straight. You said you gonna take care of Tasha, you gonna take care of her 3 kids if she break her prenup and end up with nothing, and you gonna do this all while running from Jamie, aka Ghost. Okay, good luck with that, boo.
Hey, Samore Love Bugs, you have now tuned into my power recap. Guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so to this channel. We are on and popping. Also, be sure to share this video on Google+, Twitter, or Facebook, wherever you like to share videos. And don't forget, before you leave, to give it that good old thumbs up. You can do it now so you don't forget, okay? And I also have another channel, which is Samore Love TV. That's where I have all my love and hip-hop recaps. So be sure to check that out. I'll put a link in the description area so it'll be nice and easy for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this recap. So guys, this one had so much action going on, so I might forget a few things, but I'm gonna give it to you as much as I could. We're gonna have a little chit chat here, okay? All right, so Angela, it starts off with her giving Ghost the business. Like, she was riding him like a freaking cow. A girl, let me tell you guys. She was going in, and then he was going in. I was like, woo, this is a great way to start this episode. I mean, it's going to be spicy, honey. You can't start like this and tell me it's going to turn out whack. I won't take it. I won't accept it. Not at all. So yeah, they were getting it in. Now, Tasha and Ghost, they have more of like a business relationship, because now it's almost like she's pimping him. They meet up, they talk about what he's doing with Angela. She still has a lot of hate in her heart. You can tell she's still truly vexed with him deep down inside, because he mashed up the freaking relationship. And come to find out, she signed a prenup when she was 20 years old that states that she cannot get a divorce from him, because if she does, she's going to end up with absolutely nothing, because she went to a divorce lawyer to kind of see if they can do anything. But a woman gave it to her straight up. She was like, I don't even think that I can do anything with this, but if you hire me, I'll do everything in my power. I'm like, that means you're going to get money and you probably not going to be able to do nothing. Those odds don't sound too good to me. I would not hire her, because it don't really sound like she could do anything. So yeah, that's how her situation is looking right now. Tommy, he finally gets out of those handcuffs that freaking, what's her name, that freaking Holly left him chained to the bed. He's there like this, screaming at her, come back here. Yeah, he looked like if she did not freaking handcuff that man, he probably would have killed her off. Because the way how he looks so mad, I cannot say that he would not have killed her, or bashed her brains in, or beat her up or something. It's just, that's how it was looking. He had so much rage in his eyes after she told him everything that she told him. She thought he was in love with her and he would do anything. It wasn't that way though. So yeah, he cuts it off. It reminded me of an episode of, what's that movie? Is it Soar? I think it's called Soar, right? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Anyways, yeah, it kind of reminded me of that, because the victims, they usually have to like do crazy things like cut off their legs or whatever in order to try to survive and win the game. So that's what it kind of seemed like. Like, he literally had to like saw, well, not saw, I don't think he had a saw, but he had like a hammer, he had like tool kits, and just had to get that thing. And his hand looked so sore. He was probably pulling and couldn't get it off. Yeah, so he finally gets himself off, and then he's like, I feel like he's becoming more of a crackhead, you know, because it seems like they're sniffing more. He was just like so mad, he sniffed, then he like opened up another package, started sniffing again. I'm like, dude, you're gonna turn into something. Like, don't they say never get high off your own supply? I don't know. Is he paying for this stuff out of pocket, or is he just stealing from the supply? Not acceptable, man. Angela, she puts Greg on the stand, so because she's coming after Tommy with everything she's got. She's now trying to get an arrest warrant, but I don't think it was granted because there's not enough evidence behind him to actually show that there's a reason for him to be arrested. So she's probably got to get more evidence before she can actually get that arrest warrant. There's no thing that shows fingerprints. There's nothing that actually shows him actually driving his car, even though they see his car around the scene of the crime. They don't have any picture of him actually inside of the place that the people get shot up. So it's like, you're going off speculation right now. You don't have anything concrete. So Ghost talks to his right-hand man. Well, he talks to Kanan's right-hand man, I should say. You know, that guy that he sent to Miami to go kill the shooter, the hitter, and everything else. And he's trying to, I guess he's trying to get on his good side so he could try to get information from him. But he kind of opens his eyes and lets him know, like, nah, me and him's not even close like that. He don't tell me anything. He was like, if anything, it's dude over there, which is his son. That's the person that he would be telling everything to. So he thinks about it, like, it's kind of putting thoughts in his head, like, you know, at the end of the day, this dude does know a lot about my moves. He knows a lot about the things I do, the places that I go, and that is his father. So he's kind of looking at Shawn kind of side-eyed, like, I don't even know if I could trust this cat, because now that this dude told him, he's thinking about it. You know, sometimes it takes somebody to say something for you to really realize and analyze the situation, because maybe you so into it, he's so used to this dude being loyal to him for all these years, he's forgetting, okay, that's his dad at the end of the day. And he's starting to notice little funny things here and there, like every time he on the phone, as soon as he come, he hangs up real quick, like, dude, what are you doing? That's kind of showing that something's going on where you can't talk while you're around Ghost. But you know, we already know what he's doing. Most of the time he's there talking to Tasha. So Tasha and Shawn, they get to meet up, and she is like doing all these things, and she just makes sure that she lets him know, like, you cannot tell Ghost none of this. And he's like, yo, I wouldn't do that. And he wants her to literally try to get this divorce, and she tells him, like, yo, I'm gonna end up with nothing, nada, zip, zilch. My fantasy life that I've lived for so long is going down. And he's just like, it's okay, I got you, I'm here, I'm gonna take care of all of you guys. She's like, how? He's like, I'm gonna find a way. Boy, if you don't go get your education, you better go to college. He look like he needs to be in college. That's what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't need to be in this life. He just reminds me of like some athletic college kid that's supposed to have a future. So yeah, that's what he tells her. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, okay, let's see. And then she's like, what are you gonna do like when Ghost comes after us? And then he's like, at the end of the day, he won't try to kill you. He's gonna try to kill me. But it'll like he willing to take that risk for her. I'm like, come on. Don't you see how your relationship started? Like, she been manipulating you all this time. Like, you're acting like you're young, like a young college or high school student that's just learned how to do something with somebody. Come on. You just got sex for the first time, dude. Like, that's how he's acting. Like, what is so good about her? At the end of the day, maybe you like her because of her power and this and that, but she's not going to have a lot of these things that she's had before unless she starts a business, which is something that she should do. See, that's what I be saying. Like, a lot of these women, they in it, and then they end up with nothing because they don't do anything with the assets that they're earning. They just splurge it on fine things, nice things. And another thing, too, now that she's tied into Ghost, into Jamie, there's no way, like, if he goes down, the whole entire family goes down. So, and he kind of set it up that way so that she wouldn't be able to run to the cops or talk, snitch, or nothing. Because if they divorce and she snitches on him, she's good, you know. And that's what they're going to most likely make her do at the end of the day. They're going to be like, yo, we'll give you a deal. If you do this, then you'll be good. You'll be free. And you're not married to him anymore, so it won't even matter. And she'll probably get to keep a whole ton of the money that she have. But right now, she's stuck. And the lawyer had even told her that, like, maybe you could just stay in this and just go with the motions and just live two separate lives. But that means she can never get married to anybody else if she does that. So Tommy and his crew, Tommy's like super paranoid right now. They get pulled over because they're like taking out all the money out of the laundromat. He had a hunch. He's like, yo, he's scared. He feels like they about to go down. It's about to be a wrap, a rizap. So what he does, he has the crew take out all the money, but they get pulled over by the cops. Good thing Tommy's a smart man. You know, I didn't even think that he would think of this. Either him or the other dude. I forgot the other dude's name, the Spanish guy. One of them came up with this amazing plan to have all people travel with the money as though they were taking their laundry out. And it just worked beautifully. They got pulled over, they checked, it was only laundry in the bag. And then later on, while it's in transit, they meet up with these old people, give them a little cut of this money. You know, they probably got more money that day than they ever got in their whole entire lives. That's what I was thinking to myself. Like, this is probably more than their entire salary. They give them a whole bundle of money, like, yo, and there's some extra added on top. Crazy. But I mean, that is risky business, carrying all that money. All right, so Tommy, well, moving on from that. So Jamie, he's being like much smarter too. He's being a lot more calculated, and he's trying to get into the books that Stern and Cantos have, because Cantos is kind of like the person who takes care of all the money and everything. But he notices one thing. Cantos kind of slipped up. He noticed that he's feeling the girl that works at the spot at Truth. So what he does, he has to kind of come and distract him, take him away a little bit, because he already knows, you know, looking at them legs and stuff, she's ready, she's down for whatever. So he starts taking pictures of everything that's inside those books so that he can find out what's going on. And he sees a lot of these assets in strange places out in the Cayman Islands and places that he could possibly be hiding or holding money and stealing from other club owners. So now he knows that his wife, Stern's wife, is like a woman scorned right now. She's trying to get a divorce because Cantos slipped up last episode and told him all this information. So now what he's doing, he's teaming up with her so they could take him down, find out he's committing fraud, get his truth back, because that's what he needs at the end of the day. Yo, I'm so proud of him. Like, I really want him to get his club back at the end of the day, because that's something that can possibly help him to get legit, to switch his life around and take it to the next level, because he wants to be a businessman. He wants to go straight. So that could be his pathway out. That's what I feel. So we're going to see. He's working on it. It looked like he's getting some good things. And when he talked to the wife, first she was a little skeptical. She thought it was kind of like a trick that Stern was trying to do. But now she sees there are things out there. He has this like place that he might be sending money that is their daughter's name that had died. It seemed like it was an organization, but it's something that he used that name to, I guess, make it live, to keep the child alive. Let's see what else happened from there. Angela, she goes to Jamie because she can't find Holly. And she's convinced now that Holly was murdered. And she's about to take him down for that, because she's just trying to find anything. I mean, I'm like, yo, what did Tommy do to you? Like, did he hurt your best friend? Why are you so tight with Tommy? Are you mad that Jamie spends more time with him? Like, yo, she's going so hard for somebody that she's known since high school. Like, did he torment her or do something to her? I feel like it's like, why does she have this big vendetta against him? It's crazy. So yeah, she goes to him. She's like, I know he killed her. We can't find her anyway. We was looking all over for her. She's supposed to be giving us some evidence or whatever. I mean, she's supposed to be an eyewitness and this and that. And she's supposed to give like an informant. And she's just like, yo, if you don't tell me something right now that you know, that I'm leaving. So she gets up. She's like, well, bye, because he didn't say anything. Then when she gets to the elevator, Jamie's like, she changed her name. Her new name is Monica, and she's staying in a hotel. And then she goes to work. She goes to try to find out the person with this new name, same identity. They find her. So Angela goes to meet up with her at the place that she's at. And let me tell you, like, when she came, I seen her pick up the phone, but I'm like, what is she doing? I thought she was recording the conversation. But nah, that's not what she did. She put it in her back pocket. She's there talking to Angela. And she was like, you know what? I lied about everything. Jamie's not Ghost. And I just wanted to make sure that Tommy was good. But now I don't give a crap what happens to him. It's over. That's it. I'm not with him no more. So, you know, Angela, of course, she's like, oh my God, this is my witness. What the hell is going on? So she just ends up leaving or whatever. And then after Angela leaves, she was like, yo, I'm done talking to you. That's it. She ends up leaving. She gets out her back pocket. She talks on the phone. Let me tell you, all this time, Jamie was there on the phone. Listen to the conversation. They had something set up where he was like, you know what? Bing, bang, boom. You do this. Tell her this. Tell her what she wants to hear. Tell her I'm not involved in this and that you're out. You're not giving her any more information, and I'm Western Unioning. I'm gonna Western Union some money over you. I'm wiring it to you. So she's about to be set. I don't know. I didn't think he said how much he was gonna be sending her, but we know it's gonna be good money because she just gave up everything. She gave up her identity. She gave up everything for him. So yeah, I guess she's gonna be off the show now. I don't see her being an asset to the show anymore because it's like she's pretty much KO. That's it. You're done. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so another thing that they showed that happened was that Tommy, he's like going off the deep end. He speaks to Jamie, but it just looks like he's lost it. He's lost his way, and that's just it. He's gone. So what he does is he stakes out at Angela's house, because you already know he knows where she lives, and he about to shoot off the woman in the middle of the freaking road. I'm like, if you do something like that, you're going to draw more heat to you because everybody already knows that she's after you. Like, how do you think you could just gun down an FBI agent and everything's going to be fine and dandy? Luckily, a little before this happened, Tasha and Jamie had met up, and he kind of told her what he think was about to go down and that she needs to stop him. She didn't want to do it at first because she's like, that's going to help me out if she's dead. You know, I don't even like the chick. But he let her know all the repercussions that can occur if she was to let that happen. So because they're cool, she needs to try to talk some sense into him because she's kind of, you know, those are like his family. So he'll probably listen to her because, you know, she's his homie. She's like his sister. So she's like, yo, don't even do it. And she lets him know, like, and he's like, damn, Ghost is everywhere. But he just saved you. He saved the whole organization and everything else. So they have some drinks, you know, chill out like old times and get his mind off of this, kind of get him to relax. He gets 2 broads. Well, she gets him 2 chicks with red hair. And one of them gets jealous because she's like, I ain't getting enough D. Like, I need some more. I'm like, what? What is wrong with you? Oh yeah, and Tasha and Tommy, not Tasha and Tommy, Tasha and freaking Shawn, they back at it again. They did the do again. I know last time somebody was like, you didn't mention that. Yeah, they did it again. They did it in the shower looking hot and steamy. We seen all of everything for Miss Tasha. She was getting it in, and the family was home. So she getting even more and more bold now. She's not even giving 2 F's at all. Finally, they show that it looks like Angela is coming around. Now that she knows that Ghost is not involved, she comes back over. She's good. They have some good passionate sex and they're sleeping naked. And the next thing that happens is that she gets up in the middle of the night with her little skinny arm. She reaches over, takes his phone, goes to the bathroom, puts on the shower, and then she proceeds to call someone on her phone. And she's like, what do I have to do? She sends him the numbers that are in the phone, and then she sends herself a text message from his phone in order to, I guess, bug the phone. So now, I guess whatever text messages he does is going to go to the FBI database because she loves him, but she still has a feeling that something ain't right. So now she's like, you know what? She's an FBI. She's a woman first, so she got her goods. You know, she got it done. Loving the good goods. You know, but she also is an FBI agent. So she's going to make sure she does her job. She's not trying to jeopardize that. So she's doing what she has to do. But I'm really hoping that, because you know how they be switching phones around. I'm hoping this is a week that he switches his phone around. Because if he does, all is lost and she's going to be tight. She's going to be mad. She's going to be like, I went through all that for nothing. Now I have to try another phone. Or maybe she'll be like, oh, why do you switch your phone so often? What's going on? You know? But I'm really hoping that, but I don't think he really does text messages like that. I feel like only probably like locations and things like that. But, oh, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what happens next week, you guys. I'm like super excited. I can't wait. I wonder how many more episodes they have. This is 7. I know last time they only had 8 episodes, so I'm hoping it goes at least to 10 or more. But, you know, this is like a movie that I never want to stop. But, guys, thanks for watching. And, you know, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, share, and everything else. And I will see you in the next one. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. Laters.